Hi guys, happy Monday, Moon Day. Alright, so, yeah, totally getting into Carl Jung, his archetypes, and integrating them into your own psyche, and it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty freaking scary too. So I'm really contemplating on whether I should actually read the book, what is it, Axiom? Ion? A-I-O-N, Ion. So, it's creepy. It's really creepy, and it kind of went into so he went into I don't know, I watched so many videos of his, so basically when we suppress this was great too, because it literally explains demonic possession, satanic possession by devils, all that stupidity that people believe. So if you actually repress your shadow, your super ego takes over, and it's like an internal conflict. One of them is going to come out. Part of your shadow is going to come out. So everything that we're saying that we're not, the shadow side, evil, dark, the things that you don't want to think about yourself, you are. We all have that in us. It's inherent in us. It's natural. It's nature. And if we suppress it and we don't let it come out naturally, and we don't naturally approach it in a healthy way, then it's going to take us over. And then we disassociate, and this other archetype literally takes over. And boom, we become that monster. We become that the person that is possessed by this type of archetype, by suppressing all of it. So it's really a psychological thing. It's very psychological, and it was just incredible. I mean, really incredible. It was just like, how do you, like the star card, like that is, that's an archetype, a star. What is a star to you? So it would be somebody, for, looking to me, it would be, somebody, that has accomplished their goals. They've reached their, well, not their peak, but they've reached a certain level of accomplishment, or public recognition, everything like that. So it's just amazing. And then integrating different types of archetypes in ourselves. So if we're too angry, we could possibly focus on the Empress, so the mother aspect of the archetype of the collective unconscious, and we can kind of figure out how to integrate that into us. So we're not always the tyrannical father figure, the crazy, tyrannical father figure. So yeah, whatever. But it's really interesting, and it goes into the gods and goddesses and how their energy, since most of them are archetypes, they can actually kind of take over us. So it's a form of possession, but it's psychological. So it's not, I don't know another term for possession. Well, there's oppression, but that's like in a negative sense, and this is all sounding negative, but it's supposed to be really positive. So just integrating all these archetypes within ourselves through the tarot, literally through the tarot, which I have done. I have been working on myself with the Temperance card to adapt myself, to understand somebody better, to kind of put myself in their shoes for just a minute, not too much, and kind of understand where they're coming from. And it was beautiful. So me integrating the archetype of Temperance was incredible. So there's that balance. There's the subconscious. We have one foot in the subconscious, one foot in the conscious, and that's when we start to channel that information, downloads of information. We kind of get an etheric cord built again with that person, and yeah, you get to really literally, just it's more of a coexisting, harmoniously coexisting, and it's just a beautiful thing. It really was a beautiful thing to see. So I am not by far a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I did take 4 years of psychology, but that doesn't mean a thing, because I don't know everything about it. But it's still really getting into these archetypes, really listening to these lectures from him, from Jung, from all these different Freud, all of these different I don't even know what they are, professors and whatnots of psychology, experts of psychology. That's key. That really is key with the tarot work, with your shadow work, with manifestation work. Integrate, go through all your major cards, get all your cards out, start integrating aspects of that you think that you lack. Shadow work. Do it. Let that come out. So, when you're manifesting, so this is kind of, going into manifesting now a little bit. So when you are manifesting, okay, say you're just completely, you want to lose it, you want to go crazy. You can go crazy. Archetypes can take over and you can go completely ballistic. You can see things that aren't there. I mean, you can go crazy. Which I think I've done a few. Yeah, I have embodied one archetype. And it was pretty scary. I don't know which archetype it would be. It's one of the major cards, so it possibly could be the devil. It could definitely be the devil card on the negative, a low vibe, and then it could be, the tower. It could have been the emperor. It could have been any of these cards. The fool in a low vibe, making stupid decisions. But yeah, I was. It's just so interesting. But okay, when we were manifesting. Okay, you know how when we're all happy and we have all this amazing energy in us and we know that, what we're wanting is manifesting and we see it happening and we're excited, we're anxious, but we have that little voice in the back of our head that's saying, okay, something's going to go wrong. Okay, well, why not let that all out? Completely fall apart. Be dramatic. Let it out. It has to come out some way or another, or it's going to come out in a burst of anger. So it's going to take over. So while you're doing that, while you're, crying and while you're, just freak out, let it all out, get ecstatic. And yeah, just let it all out, throw a tantrum if you can. But in the back of your mind, why not try to keep that positive? Oh, okay, but this is manifesting for me. This is coming for me. Keep that positivity in the back of your mind, like we do when we have, the full, happy giddiness about something manifesting that we see. And then we have that voice in the back of the head that's saying you're going to fail, blah, blah, blah. That's the ego. So that's just what people, that's our egos. And then, our persona, what people want, what we want people to see. But yeah, just try to see if, that would kind of help with the manifestation process. Let it take a back seat. Let that take a back seat for a minute. Don't swim and bathe and, become engulfed in, the negativity, because it's only going to make everything worse. And you're going to get sick physically, and it's not cool. It's warm in here. So yeah, I just thought it was incredible. All of this manifestation and then all of the archetypes and, the psychology behind it and integrating it and the shadow and how, suppressing it just bursts. We keep it bottled up and then it bursts. How are you going to contain that genie? You can't. That genie's going to puff out of the bottle. So, I just thought that was some really interesting information. But yeah, I've got a lot to go. I have got a long way to go. So I'm still learning. So see, even, after 27 years of doing all of this, I haven't stopped. No, I take breaks, of course. I have breakdowns. I do. I welcome them. So I can become refreshed. So I can get it all out. The crying, all of it. So, alright, we're going to finish up with the Suit of Swords. Speaking of archetypes and the mentality and all of that, we have the Princess of Swords. So, very beautiful card. Very, very beautiful card. I am loving these. I can't wait to actually use these. So, there is the Princess of Swords. Now, in a high vibe, she represents confidence, analytical mind, curiosity, wit, opinionated, and intelligence. Now, on a low vibe, she's aloof, pretty vindictive, mind games, self-centeredness, thoughtlessness, and anxiety. This princess is a whip-smart force of nature, brimming with ideas and no shortage of words to convey them, carrying a burgeoning awareness of their innate powers. They are ready for action. A mercurial nature means ideologies may change without warning, so they can lose interest and appear distant when bored. Princess cards are often message bearers, and this princess brings unexpected news and, for some, a change of plans. So in relationship dynamics, this is a witty, entertaining partner who values a keen mind, decisive action, and spirited debates. When caught up in their head or preoccupied with self, they can appear aloof and moody. Oops. For some, speaking without thought can be an issue. If you learn to communicate your needs, this can be an intelligent companion to grow and learn with. So we can take the archetype of the Princess of Swords and integrate that into us and help us solve our own problems instead of scapegoating. Now, in professional life, this bright, opinionated idea maker is an asset to any team. They can be a bit of a know-it-all and would benefit from listening rather than speaking. Immaturity may cause them to cut and run rather than problem solve. Mentorship can help nourish their analytical mind and let them flourish. Now, if pulled in a low vibe, inside this, princess is dying for connection to something or someone greater than themselves. Speaking with a sharp tongue, gossiping, or cutting others down can be a cover for insecurity. Sorry, guys. Feelings of superiority and lack of empathy can create a state of anxiety. Hyping yourself up to others can be good, but showing them what you can do through your action is better. So we can all take that archetype of the Princess of Swords and integrate that and to help us, become, more sensitive and more compassionate if we pull that in a low vibe. It's just amazing how much you can learn from just one video of Carl Jung. Now we have the Prince, right? Yes, Prince of Swords, and this reminds me of Pazuzu for some odd reason. So, very beautiful card. Very beautiful card. Now the Prince of Swords, on a high vibe, he represents intelligence, ideas, visionary, analytical thinking, wittiness, rapid expansion. On a low vibe, we have energetic, egocentric, lack of clarity, unmotivated, unpredictability, reckless behavior, lack of foresight, and impulsivity. Oh, I hate that. Impulsivity sucks. Shopping sprees. So this prince is spirited and full of action. Person who enjoys a healthy debate or exchange of ideas. When this archetype uses their innovative powers for good, they can change the world. Swords are the most analytical suit, but here there's a tendency to change in without thinking issues through. So they can be more focused on the outcome than on the process, which can be a handicap in the long run. So critical analysis and targeted action are at your disposal. So focus your ambition and drive on specific goals. In relationship dynamics, an intellectually stimulating partner may be keeping you preoccupied, so diligent in pursuing what they desire. This archetype may become aloof, self-focused, and judgmental of others when overwhelmed or underappreciated. Mercurial in nature, they can disappear when bored. If you're lucky enough to capture their mind, their heart will follow. So, in professional life, your mental acumen is on point. Situations or solutions may come easily at this time. Fact find before processing any major decisions. Even if your mind's set, a forward-thinking individual with novel concepts may provide the breakthrough that you do need. So, now if he is pulled in a low vibe, we have a tendency to be harsh, controlling, argumentative, or narrow-minded. They have you cutting out situations that could help advance your station. For some, mental confusion or a lack of drive may cause emotional disconnect, or a defensive that alienates. A defensiveness. So, being overly critical of others is a reflection of your own harsh inner dialogue. Let go of being angry about what didn't go your way. Clear away negative thought patterns and focus on what you can accomplish. And also be grateful for what you already have and what you have already accomplished. Now we have the Queen of Swords. Alright, so now we have the matured Queen. Beautiful card. Another beautiful, beautiful card. I know, you guys probably can't see them that well. I need to get a better camera. Alright. Queen. Now, if pulled in a high vibe, clarity, ideas, fairness, maturity, fortitude, and insight. On a low vibe, we have anxiety, depression, confusion, narrowness, cruelty, and judgment. This queen leads with a level-headed intelligence and values Directness in communication. Seldom swayed by emotions, their logical insights and practical guidance make them invaluable in any situation. Quick-witted and clever, they won't back down from an argument. They may inadvertently bruise egos and feelings with their blunt approach, but don't take it personally. So, if this queen represents a maternal figure in your life, this archetype is fiercely protective and deeply caring, often keenly keyed into the differing needs of their loved ones. Not always the most outwardly affectionate, emotional manipulation or sentimentality, whatever, will tend to lower their opinion of you. In relationship dynamics, they are a strong-willed, independent person, comfortable expressing their opinions and desires and setting boundaries. Remember to open your heart as well as your mouth when dealing with them. If bored or unfulfilled, they may cut off contact without much notice. That's shitty. In professional life, this queen is their element, a confident, detail-oriented leader capable of making decisions that benefit all concerned. Intuition and clear communication leave little room for misunderstandings or being taken advantage of. So, though it may not be in your nature, let others express their viewpoints so you can get all the facts before making judgment calls. Speak up, but not at the expense of others. I overtly. Right. Oh, I've pulled in low vibe. Sorry about Miss Bunzo. There may be a lack of clarity in your life. Cruel and cutting verbal jabs can be a defense mechanism that isolates you and indicates issues of control and low self-esteem. If you're in a pattern of communicating through bickering and arguing, work on shifting this. Replaying a loop of negative thoughts isn't helping, and that's my problem too right there. It's PTSD. So use your considerable powers for good. Open up your mind to open up your world. So that's a really good card too. So now we have the Prince of or the King of Swords. We have the matured man right here. Very stern and not very kind of stern, but set in their ways. They already don't think that they have much to learn, but then they do, because we're always learning constantly, and that's what happens when we get older. We think that we're set in our ways and our beliefs when we're not. We're constantly moving, changing, influx, and all that good stuff. Now the King of Swords and a high vibe, maturity, decisions, intelligence, thoughtfulness, consideration, justice, balance, fairness, and power. Low vibe, immaturity, lack of thought, lack of clarity, inconsiderate, narrow-mindedness, anxiety, and powerless. Now, this king has wisdom to impart and words to motivate. With a turn of phrase, they can convert others to their way of thinking. This is a gift that puts them in the seat of power. Rarely swayed by sentiment, they'll provide wise counsel, but won't suffer fools lightly. If the card represents you, communicate your ideas clearly to achieve your goals. So, if it represents a paternal figure in your life, the king fiercely protects their loved ones. Their innate code of ethics demand high standards, yes, which they expect you to live up to, though not always as demonstrative as some of the kings. They are willing to show affection and love to those they value, and have the acumen to decipher the unique needs of those they love. Yeah, I kind of understand that card. In relationship dynamics, this fascinating individual can provide hours of conversation and strong mental and physical connection. They make a loyal partner. Be sure to connect your head and heart energy if the relationship is at a sticking point. Sticking. That's the Romanian or Hungarian sticking. So, speak honestly. As subterfuge, or what is that word? Rachel, some of these words I can't say. Subterfuge will only complicate dynamics. Now, in your professional life, do your research before wasting the king's time, asking them something you could have found out on your own. See, and that is my fault. That is me and my dad. Why don't you research this yourself? Because you know and you can tell me. That's why. Okay, so when you could have figured it out on your own, will only having lower their opinion of you, yeah. Showing initiative will make them more likely to expand help in the future. If you're in charge, give others a voice and they'll champion you. So if pulled in a low vibe, a short temper, control issues, and anxiety may cause emotional distance and a narrow view of the world. Lack of clarity or an apathetic nature will keep you disconnected from others. It's time to open up and see things through a different prism. So, just goes to show that, yeah. We only have one more suit to go, guys. And that is the discs, or the pentacles. So, I don't know what else to say. It's just, I mean, I am just overwhelmed with, not overwhelmed, but I mean, the archetypes, really understanding these archetypes and then, you know, putting them to use, especially with the tarot, it's perfect. It is perfect. So I'm very happy with what is going on with the archetypal things and, you know, integrating all of that. So how could you guys integrate some of the positive keys or aspects from these archetypes into your lives and change? Alright, we're going to do some coffee talk really quick because I have not read comments or looked. And I'm sorry. All spell work is going. My Gustavo and my Lupe. All spell work is going, and it's going great. Integrating tarot cards and the archetypes into the candle magic, into the other works of magic. Yeah. Ooh. Powerful. It's really powerful. But yes, I do love it. And then Integrated Tarot, that's another channel that I've been watching. I love you. You're amazing. And also Nexus Void, I think you're incredible. I love your explanations of the Jungian archetypes and the integration of them and how you described the possession aspect of, you know, repressed. And then that all just, we explode. And it just kind of just takes over for a minute. Okay. Where am I going? Where are my comments? There they are. I was like, where'd my comments go? Okay. Spirit Files. Hello. Hi. Alright, you're a wizard with a Ouija. Aw, you guys don't think I do Ouija anymore? I do it daily. But I haven't, you know, I'm exploring new avenues. I have a hard time getting the planchette to move myself, but I can tell you've been doing this for years. 27. Also, you probably already know this, but you have a few EVPs in this video. The first one I heard was when you spelled out hello again, and you said hello. A voice said hello back. There's another at 3:30. Sounds like a male voice, but can't understand what it was saying. Ooh. Thank you. I love it when you guys point out EVPs to me. I don't, you know, electronic voice phenomena. I don't do, you know, do any of that. I hear, see, smell, taste. Like my friend, my best friend Kim here. She asked me, you know, how I feel when I read cards. Okay, it's everything that I'm telling you when I'm reading, it comes really fast. You guys know it just comes out quickly. It's because the archetypes, they trigger something in my subconscious, then boom, I'm looking at that card and it's starting to actually come through. The decisiveness, the focus with the swords. So, but yeah, I do feel vibration. The cards literally vibrate just a little bit, very subtle energy. I pick up on your energy. The cards pick up on your energy. I don't know if there's anything with, you know, like the, you know, the internet, you know, being any kind of a, not a portal, but like a line, like a telephone line of vibration, so it can actually come back and forth, so we can actually, you know, talk when I do live readings. Thank you for that. Oh wow, I'm gonna have to listen to that. I hate watching my own videos. I hate hearing myself. I hate seeing myself. Thank you. That is really awesome. Alright, Kim. Hi, my Kim. The Nine of Swords picture and description really put into words and image of what I am feeling today. All of these cards are probably the best I have seen in a long while. Will always feel a connection to the Rider-Waite Tarot. Yes, I always do too. Great video as always. Love you, awesome bestie. I love you too with all my heart. And I hope you got the Kabbalion, or the Kabbalion. It should have just came to you. I don't know. But yeah, you should be getting your Kabbalion. Very good book. Skyly Sullivan, heart, I love you. Thank you. I miss you. Amber Hawkins, hi love. Oh my god, I just love you so much. You are the most influential magician that I ever listen to and keep up with. Aww. And you feel like family. You're so special to me. Oh. I just adore you so much, and I can't get over it. I just thank you so much. I admire your discernment. You compliment my magical tastes. You're relatable. You make sense. You're intelligent and on point. You just feel like a freaking sibling, and I can't connect with you. And I can connect with you. Aww. I feel love in your work. I pour love, blood, sweat, and tears into my work, and rage and anger. I feel love in your work, and you just don't get that with many magicians. I prefer witch. I don't like the word magician, sorry. But no, thank you. You're amazing. And I just, literally, I'm in love with you. LOL. If I ever catch you live again with your readings and I say I love you or something in the chat, that's me. LOL. Thank you for being everything that you are. Thank you. That is the sweetest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Wow. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you, my love. You're such a sweetheart. That is the sweetest comment in this entire world. I'm not the best. There's better people out there. But I just love that. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Gustavo, hi you. Sixth Dream. Why no more Ouija? I do Ouija. I've never done a Ouija live. Ever. I think I have once, but no. I do Ouija. I just don't broadcast it. Gustavo. Hi, my brother. My Kim. Witch of the Black Rose. Hi, you. How are you? Shadow. Hi, my love. Lupe C. Hi, you. It's beautiful. On my website. Thank you. I've been working on it. Tina J. Hi, love. How are you? Jamie, House of the Wolves. Oh my god, Lindor truffles. Oh my god. Yeah, I've gained so much weight eating those. I've got to stop. It's getting really bad. I'm developing a problem. Shayna? Hi, Careless. Cheerios, Josh. Hi, how are you? Hope you guys are well. Who else? Warrior Girl. Hello. Moonchild 71. Darken Aaron. Hello. Merch Forbes. Hi. Hi everybody. Estelle. Melody. My Queen of Negativity. Drew's Paranormal Vlog. Frank. Hi my Frank. I miss you. Alright. It's yeah, these comments, it's really difficult with all these comments to try to actually go through all of them and find out who said what and where, and if I comment it disappears, so I don't know what goes on with the comments. But alright guys, I love you all very much. Thank you, Amber, for that amazing comment. That was, I mean, that's gonna bring me to tears, so I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go now. So, but yeah, thank you. That meant a lot. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great Monday. All my love, all the way from Venus, always, all the way back down. And I will see you all tomorrow. So, everybody be safe, stay healthy, and all that good stuff. So, I love you all.